Alycats and new viewers. So today's another installment of Inside Alyssa White. And I'm a little too Outlander cuckoo at the moment because I'm wearing my Claire Fraser top. You can? And yeah, I'm in an Outlander state of mind. So if I slip into Scottish and talk about wee bairns and stuff, please forgive me. The first question is from Dustin Horton, and he asks, what is the absolute worst cocktail you have ever had and would be your most hated? I haven't drank a lot of alcohol in my life, to be honest. People like to think I'm an alcoholic. No, I don't actually like alcohol that much besides whiskey. But I think the worst thing I've ever tasted was a rum and coke. I just could not stand it. It was disgusting. Ugh! Zachabama, I hope I said your name right, asks, does your Mustang have a V6 or V8 in it? You're asking the wrong person here because I don't know a thing about cars. I'm not really sure. You'd have to ask my dad about that, honestly. I just know that it's an automatic and I drive it. There we go. Cause Gamer asks, since you like books and games, how many times a week do you put aside for just reading or just gaming? I actually do both every day, or I try to. Sometimes I might skip a day on one of them, but I do try to read and play a game at least once per day because I'm unemployed, so I have plenty of time in the day, but I'm still busy because I watch one movie a day, I try to put out at least one blog post a day, I edit videos and film videos, so I do try to game and read once a day, but sometimes something has to fall to the wayside. But since I have a lot of free time on my hands, I can do both, and that's a luxury I know a lot of people don't have, and I know some people are going to be like, get a job, you e-beggar! But if you knew my circumstances, it'd be different, but you don't, so shush. Doongie Forever asks, do you like to write? This is a good question. I like to write sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I have my own blog, alycatgeekery.com, where I review books and movies, I write press releases, all that great jazz, and I love to run that site and write for it, but it just has to strike me at the right time. Sometimes I'll go days without posting something. I'm trying to post at least one thing a day, like I said before. But I do want to write a book eventually, but it's something that, you know, I'm good at writing, and that's the thing, I know I'm good at it, but it's not a big passion of mine. I either love it or hate it. So I do like to write. I do one day want to write at least one novel, and I'm trying to keep up to date with my blog, but it's something that kind of comes and goes for me. Crank Dukes, let me know how you say your name. Is it Ducks, Dukes, Do? Let me know. Has 5 questions, and thank you because this is awesome! But the first question is, what are some helpful tips for being a normal citizen in the day but a geek at night because they always feel like they need to give up their interests and hobbies just for them to be a competent adult, not a man-child? You're asking the wrong person again because I'm a geek 100% of the time. I have no shame. I don't mind geeking out in public. I am very proud of my geekery. I wear t-shirts that have like images from video games and movies on them. I talk openly about my love of movies and games and TV shows and books and all that great jazz. I'm not ashamed. I would say don't be ashamed. But again, I don't work in a professional setting or whatever, so it's different in that way. But you're kind of asking the wrong person because I really don't have any tips because I'm an unabashed geek 100% of the time, so I just take pride in it. They ask, are you into martial arts movies? I haven't watched a lot, but the ones I have watched, I've absolutely loved. I love Ip Man, I love Hero, I don't know, these aren't really considered martial arts movies, but I love the Kill Bill movies. So the ones I have seen, I absolutely adore, and there are so many that I want to watch, so I do enjoy martial arts movies, the ones that I've seen at least. Their third question is, what do you do if you can't afford a game that you are looking forward to because you are broke at the moment? Because they tend to have those moments, so they feel left out and hurt because they are very passionate about video games and feel like they need to give it up just to survive being an adult. I feel you. I'm broke 98% of the time. Like, people assume I make money. I make less than $100 a month, people. I'm just putting that out there. So, a lot of times I have to wait until my birthday or Christmas to play these big games. Like, right now, I'm dying to play Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, Persona 5, and I just don't have the money to buy them, and I know I'm going to have to wait forever to play them, and it kills me inside because I want to play them so bad, but I don't have the money. So, I feel you. It makes me sad, too, because people will be like, are you gonna play this game, Alyssa? And I'm like, in 6 months. So I totally feel your pain. Really, I do. Question number 4 from Crank Ducks. What's your advice on forming friendships with fellow geeks or nerds, because they tend to be shy and indifferent whenever they see them, because they always have a feeling that they might not be interested in being friends with them? I literally just randomly talk to people and I just keep talking to them until they talk back to me. I like connecting with people that have the same interests as I do, so I seriously just talk to people. I'll reach out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and I'll talk to people and hopefully they'll strike up a conversation. If not, I leave them be. I'm not a stalker, even though I joke around that I am. I like talking to people and making friends, so if someone's interested in being my friend, I'll be friends with them. If they're not, that's cool, but my advice is just reach out on Twitter or Facebook, YouTube, and just be friendly. Don't be stalkerish. That's not a good way to do things, because that's a turn off, trust me. But just reach out. Just be like, hey, I see that you like so-and-so. I like that too. Or whatever. Or just be friendly. Just be friendly, be yourself, be awesome. That's my advice. And their last question, number 5, is, are you into Tekken or Marvel? If so, what are your dream matchups? Their ideal fighting game would be Marvel versus Tekken. Now, I'm not big into fighting games per se. I do enjoy like Bloody Roar and Mortal Kombat because there's really gruesome kills and stuff, but I'm not very good at them, to be honest. I've never played a Tekken game. I have played Marvel vs. Capcom and have had a lot of fun with those games. So I do like Marvel vs. Capcom. I have never played a Tekken game, but I do enjoy them from time to time. They're more fun with friends, but I don't really have any friends here where I live, so I'm stuck being a single loner person who has to play against the AI, and the AI cheats a lot, so I don't really have any dream matchups. I mean, they've covered a lot of awesome matchups in Marvel vs. Capcom and in Injustice and Mortal Kombat and stuff, so I don't have a good answer for that. I suck! That's what she said. 6060766 has a few questions, and he asks, would you get an original fat PS3 for your collection? If I could find one for super cheap, I would, because I love collecting things. I'm a huge PlayStation fangirl. I love all consoles, but PlayStation has a special place in my heart, and I don't have an original fat PS3, but I would want to get one that works, and that's in good condition, and that's a good price. I'm very picky about stuff that I collect, but yeah, I'd be interested in it. His second question is, do you have a favorite glamour model? What's a glamour model? I have to look that up. Billow and breeze, highlands and seas. I'm not into that kind of stuff. It's totally cool if you are, but I'm not into that kind of genre. That's not a genre, really. But I'm not the type of person to be into erotic things, really. I mean, good for these women if they feel confident and beautiful and it makes them feel good. But I'm one of those people that's not into that industry, not into porn or anything like that, and I don't like seeing nude pictures just for the sake of it. I don't have a problem if it's artistic in films or a music video or something. Like, go for it if it's artistic, but for gratuity's sake or just for titillation, I'm not a fan of it. But if these women are feeling good and beautiful, then good for them, but it's just not my forte. Robert Payne asks, do you have one favorite movie that helps you relax and helps to ease your mind when you are feeling stressed? Where the Heart Is. I've seen it 13 times now. It always makes me feel better no matter what my mood is. So, I know it's really cheesy, but I love Where the Heart Is. Polyurethane, who always has amazing questions, asks, what if Pizza the Hut asked you out on a date? I'm not a big fan of Pizza Hut, so I politely decline. And the last question is from Brian McCauley. I hope I said your name right. And they ask, if you were to have any show that you loved that was cancelled to be brought back, what would the show be? Now, the obvious easy answer would be Firefly, but I actually think it's perfect the way it is. A show that I would love to have brought back that was cancelled just in the middle of the second season was Chasing Life. It was a fantastic show on ABC Family, which is now Freeform, but they canceled it in the middle of the freaking second season. I want to know what happens, okay? It was fantastic. Why were people not watching this show? I want it back. Someone please bring it back. Bring it back so I know what happens to the main character. I can't even remember her name now, but she's played by Italia Ricci. I just need to know. And I was so in love with Dominic on the show, the character Dominic, can't remember the actor's name. I'm terrible right now, but I shipped them so hard, and I want the show back because it made me cry, it made me smile, it made me laugh, it made me feel good. It made me crave pizza and wine, even though I don't even like wine, but they ate pizza and red wine all the time. I just want Chasing Life back. So that was all the questions for this installment of Inside Alyssa White. If you have anything you'd like to ask me, anything at all, please ask it down below. I haven't been getting a lot of comments lately. It's kind of been discouraging, so I'd really appreciate it if you could ask a question. And the next edition may be a tipsy edition. Let me know if you want to see that or not. If not, I'll just forgo the whiskey. It's not that big of an issue for me, but please ask a question if you want the series to continue. And it'd also make me feel better just to get a nice question. Don't be rude, okay? Jeez. And if you like this video, leave a like. Share the video if you liked it because it helps my channel grow and it helps me get closer to 3,000 subs. That would make my year if I reach 3,000 by the end of the year. And also, if you'd like to follow me on any social media sites, those are all listed in the description box down below, so you can be best friends with me and follow me and see what I like and dislike and all that great jazz. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, either hit the traditional subscription button down below, or you'll see my face floating over here. You can hit my face and that'll send you to my channel. And make sure the notification bell, which is located next to the traditional subscription button, is clicked because that notifies you every time I upload a new video, start a new live stream. And if YouTube messes up, then that notification bell should let you know when I upload a video. It should. It should. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for everyone who asked questions. It means the world to me. I love you guys. Peace and kisses. Bye.